This is my favorite. I still love this one. So it's a 3-partner, it's called the triple partner pass because there's 3 partner promotions. You can do it with 2 partners, you can do it with 4, but the world works on 3s. It always has, it always will. People love 3s. So you find 3 people who share the same target audience and you each give a little bit of something worth value. So I might say, oh, you get a free, I make candles, get a free candle. I do energy bracelet, or I do energy jewelry. So maybe you get a free bracelet. And then somebody else does maybe Reiki, which is that sort of energy work. And they give, you know, maybe free half-hour kind of service. Or maybe it's not free. Maybe it's a $500 value and you can buy it for $99. And a lot of people take advantage of those kind of combined offers and they actually give them away as gifts. So the person saw it, they purchased it, and then they introduced it to another human that they've given it away to. So how this works is you come together, you think about what each of you could offer as a package that would be really great, and then you each email your lists. Now, do you email your list once? No, 3 times. If you email your list once, we're not going to get to the number of touches that we need. So you want to announce it. This is what we're offering. You want to celebrate it. Oh, people are excited about this. And then you want to give everyone a last chance. Last chance to going away, not going to be here for long, limited time. And then, you know, you're going to do that. And 2 other business owners are going to do that. They're going to pass it on to their friends. They're going to mention it to other friends via social media. And you've generated excitement without paying any money. You're also not only with your email lists, because some people, their email lists aren't very robust, right? You haven't been collecting emails yet because you hadn't come up with a special offer or you hadn't done a sweepstakes in order to get everybody's email. So you'll post on your social pages. And you're not going to post once, are you? No, 3 times. You're going to announce it. You're going to celebrate it. And you're going to talk about the last chance. And then you're also going to go into community groups. Now, the community groups could be on Facebook. The community groups could be in person. Could be at the, you know, you're connected to the Chamber of Commerce. You could mention it to everyone who's part of your association of health, you know, health and wellness professionals. And if you were to go into Facebook, you can also divide the work. You can say, okay, we know we want to post 3 times in every group. So let's create a whole list of groups and then divide and conquer so that you don't all have to do, you know, the same work. And don't forget, you know, even though we're talking about digital, if you are a local business, flyers in your own personal store, if you do have a storefront, and flyers around town. So there are lots of community bulletin boards, you know, even in every Starbucks you have one, every coffee shop you have one. And so what you would do is you'd come up with a flyer that says everybody, you know, has all 3 people on it and all 3 offers. And then you maybe share the cost of the printing of that, or perhaps you're not so good at, you know, you don't have a way to do graphic design, so you share the cost of graphic design. And printing of flyers is pretty inexpensive. You can go to a Staples kind of thing and get that done pretty cheaply too. And then you just go out, you know, to the 3 towns or the 4 towns in your area, and you go to every coffee shop and every community place and you post it on the bulletin board. So this is plan number 4 is probably one of the most effective. There's a lot of credibility there. Trust happens very quickly. And you'll hear a lot, like if you read about marketing online, about relationship building. What they mean is just touch points. How many times have you been in front of somebody? You can imagine if you meet somebody for the first time, you don't have a relationship with them. They are not even an acquaintance, really. They're kind of a stranger. So you need to set up for yourself a way to keep, you know, hanging out with them until eventually they feel comfortable enough, you know, their temperature comes down, the anxiety comes down, and they say, oh yeah, I really, you know, I know you and I kind of like what you're offering. And now I do trust that it's worth the money.